Hi, Coco.
Hi, how are
Hey,
you?
Amazing. So nice to meet you. My name is Brew. Today we're with Coco Quinn, multi-talented artist, dancer, actress, model. What else have you added to the resume lately?
Lately, just working on my EP lately. Like
Yeah.
I just released a song, Better Type, but I've done dancing my whole life. I've done a couple acting things here and there, and yeah, right now like the main focus and my main like end goal is like music.
Totally. Any new skills? You juggling? Doing a unicycle?
Just all of it.
Yeah, all of it. All of it. You can unicycle and juggle? Just kidding. That's amazing. Congrats on the EP. Working on that. Congrats on the song too.
Thank you.
So good. I always love hearing the story about it. I mean, it's pretty clear cut in like the lyrics, but you write it from experience.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the story for Better Type?
It's just like, I mean, like you said, I feel like the lyrics are like pretty self-explanatory. I just write it about, obviously it's a love story. It's like stuff that girls my age go through. Like I've wrote it on like personal experiences, and I know that my friends have been through it. And like, I don't know. I think it's also good if it just like helps someone get through a situation, because like I know when I listen to music and other artists and like they're going through the same thing, I'm like, all right, I'm not alone. Like this is good. And it just helps me a lot. And that's what I hope to do for other people. And I know like I hear from my friends that they've gone through the same things. And I don't know. I love the feeling of like helping people.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that's such a good message to send out to the fans and everything. Long distance is so tough, you know?
Yeah.
Have you done it? Is that like, obviously if you're writing from life, that's something you've been through?
Yeah.
Not fun.
Yeah, not fun.
Does it work in your opinion though?
I think it depends on the person, you know? Like, I think it's just, like, some people can do it and some people can't, and that's fine, you know? I feel like I'm able to do it, and, like, I know a couple people that do it. Some people can't. It's just the type. I think it just depends on the person, but I think I could.
Totally. If you're committed, I mean, it's going to
Exactly.
work, you know?
It's not that hard. If you love somebody and you're committed, it's good.
Listen to the song. You'll figure it out. And how's the EP going? How's it working on that?
It's going good. It's going good. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I still am, like, I want to tell it right. Like, I want to have everything perfect. I feel like I'm such a perfectionist, and I don't want anything to go wrong. And, like, I just want to have great songs. And so I'm still in a bunch of sessions figuring out, like, because also, like, I don't know what sound I want to do. Like, I have pop songs. I have lyrical songs. I have like rock songs, and I'm just like kind of like trying everything out. And I think to put all that in the first EP as well would be super cool, just to see what everybody else likes better, you know what I'm saying? And so then after that, from like the next EPs and albums after that, I can see what everybody likes, what I like performing. And so I feel like I'm just trying everything out and just gonna put stuff out and see what people like.
I love it. That's the place
Yeah.
to do it, to experiment and figure out what you like and all that. Was there any sounds that you experimented with that like surprised you, that you were like, I love this genre, or I love this technique?
Honestly, I love rock. Like,
Yes.
I love rock songs. Like, especially, like, a huge inspiration to me was, like, Olivia's new album and, like, Nessa. Like, they're amazing artists, and I just love listening to all their songs. It also, like, having a song like that to just scream at, it also makes me feel so much better. And, like, also, like, performance-wise, like, I'm, like, later after, I have a show later after this, and, like, I'm doing Better Type, and then I'm also doing, like, an unreleased rock song, and, like, don't get me wrong, love Better Type, but I think performing to a crowd with, like, a rock song and just to get everyone hype is so much fun, and so, like, I'm, like, excited about that one, like, to perform that one. But yeah, I low-key really like rock. Like, I don't know, I like everything. Like, I also have a pop song, and it's so much fun. I don't know.
What's the
I gotta
best thing?
figure it out. I gotta figure it out. I'm a
No.
mess.
That's the thing. Music is so, the lines have never been more blurred, where like country crosses over into pop and pop
Right,
crosses into
yeah.
rock, and people love just good music. So as long as you make songs.
And like, I love how like I never want to put myself in a genre, because I feel like there's so many other things that you can do. Like, you know, like Ariana Grande has some verses where she raps in it, and I think that's so much fun. And I don't know, I just love doing different things and seeing what people like.
Yeah, and then we got Dua Lipa doing like the 70s, 80s type of beats, like with Houdini and everything. So there's the box is huge. You just gotta like build your own box.
And also like Jessie Murph, she does so many cool different things with her voices. Like it's like so cool.
That's
and like
amazing.
I love it.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah,
well, The Rock is so in, by the way. Like, you mentioned Olivia Rodrigo. Like, everyone just wants those anthems for 2024.
Right.
And, like, we're screaming, get him back, like, playing that on the radio. So
I literally listened to that on the way here.
Right?
Like,
well, I can't wait to hear that Rock song then. That's going to be so cool.
Well, I have a couple, actually. Like, and, like, I don't know. I'm, like, picking through them, re-recording some, see what I like. But, yeah.
Yeah. And you got to work with Zach Sorgan on this album,
yeah,
right?
Yes.
That's so cool. So as someone who's so accomplished like that and has worked with so many huge names, are you like a sponge when it comes to that? Or do you just let him do his thing and, you do your thing?
He was super, super fun and easy to work with. Like, he was super calm, super mellow. I feel like it was literally, I wrote that in one session. Like, sometimes I don't finish a full song in a session, but I literally went in there. I had gotten a text the night before, and I just needed to spill. Like, this was my first ever session with him, and I was like, I just need to get stuff off my chest. And I told him the whole story. He was like, okay, that's what we're going to write about. And I literally felt like I got everything out that I wanted to say. And I don't know, it was just a great session. And he's super, like, you can tell him some, like, I know I've worked with some people, and they're super, like, opinionated, which is great. But, like, how can that can kind of, like, converse when it's like, no, I want to say this, and they're like, oh, I think you should say this. And I don't know, but he was totally not like that at all, and he was so great to work with, and I could get my story out, and he would be like, okay, that's what you want to do, perfect. And he would just follow along with what I was saying, and also agreed with me, and we just had a really good time. Like, we never got into a road bump or anything. It was just pretty
It's great.
Smooth. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, was that for Better Type?
Yeah, that was for Better Type.
You just went in there, we're like, just turn the mic on, like,
yes.
let me spit.
Yeah. And also, my mom was in that session. Like, usually my mom doesn't, like, sit in the sessions at all. She just, like, drops me off and she's like, have fun.
Yeah.
But she walked me in and she sat in there because I talk to my mom about everything. My mom is, like, my little comfort person.
Totally.
Like, I tell her everything. She knows every little detail about everything. Like, you know how you call up your friends and you're like, oh my God, he said this, he said that. Like, that's my mom for
Love
me.
It. Human diary, you know?
Exactly. And I don't know. I love talking to my mom about stuff like that. And so she, like, was... Like, I would rant to her about the situation that I was going through, and then so she sat with me in that session, and she came up with a couple good lines, too. I was like, dang, Mom. Like, okay.
That's an Instagram caption.
I know. And so, yeah, it was good. It was fun to just have us three in the room. Me, Zach, my mom. It was such a good vibe. There was a little cat named Boo.
Oh,
and I was
man.
like, he's so cute. And, yeah, it was just so much fun. Like, I don't know. It was never bad. Ever.
That's
so,
amazing. Shout out to Boo.
I know, right? Boo was
comfort cat.
right, like
in the studio.
Boo's the star.
I love that your mom takes you to these sessions still. Can you drive yet?
So I actually failed my permit 2 times. I take it again tomorrow.
Good luck. What a couple
so
days
scared.
for you.
No, you guys, I'm so mad. Like, okay, well, I tried cheating. Wait, that's so illegal. Wait, hold on.
You tried cheating on your drivers?
No, okay, stop. Okay, so basically the first time I was so confident. Like, I was studying on DMV Genie, and I was like, I literally passed all the tests. I was like, okay, I'm going to pass. Like, I got this. Going there, I think I probably got, I don't know. I stopped counting. I, like, probably got, like, 30 wrong at this point. And, I asked the guy, I was, like, on the verge of tears. I was like, how do I quit this test? Like, I'm done. Like, I'm leaving. He was like, oh, no, it'll kick you out when, like, you don't pass. And I was like, okay. So I just kept going. I was like, oh my God, am I passing right now? I get to the end of the test and it's like, you failed. And I was like, and so I walk out and she was like, did you pass? And I was like, no. And she was like, oh, well, here's the handbook. And I walk out in tears and I'm like sobbing. And I was so upset. And then, so I rescheduled it for next time, went into a different DMV. It was way easier, but I didn't study again. Like, I don't know
why you failed. What is going on?
You guys, that one was my bad. But it was way easier, and I was 2 off from passing. I was 2 away, and nobody was watching me at that DMV. Like, the other one, like, they were, like, walking around, like, watching you, but literally nobody was watching me. So I got so scared, so I tried to, like, pull out my phone, like, look in my shirt, and then I got way too nervous, and I just put it away, and I was like, whatever. And then, so yeah, I take it tomorrow.
Well, good luck.
Early in the morning, and I'm so scared. You guys, all I want is to drive.
Yeah.
So
I thought you were going to say you cheated, like showed up with like a self-driving Tesla or something. Just, I don't know. So you haven't even gotten to the driving part yet.
Oh, no. Haven't even gotten there. Guys, I'm trying. Like,
isn't it wild they don't let you, or they don't make you retake it later on? Like, you do it once. And I was just thinking about this, like, man, that was 12 years ago. How come I haven't been retested for it? Like, all you do is get a new picture.
Yeah.
So once you make it, you're set for life.
I already took my picture too. Like, I didn't know I was taking it. Like, then I thought you take it like when you get your actual license. So I just like walked in not looking good, and I was like, let's do it. And then I took my picture. So I'm like,
Let's
great.
do it. Well, good luck. I'm pulling for you.
Thanks.
Third time's a charm. You're going to have good luck tonight, too. It's your first performance or first concert, which is wild to say. I had no idea you've never performed yet.
Yeah, well, I've performed once before in Vegas, but I didn't have in-ears or anything. I didn't have a band with me. It was just kind of chill. So this one's like different, and I'm using in-ears for the first time. And I have a band and everything, and I don't know. I'm so excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
What are you nervous for? Just like the crowd reaction?
I just don't want to
disappoint
disappoint anyone, you know? Like, that's like my biggest fear ever. Like, I feel like I'm pretty confident and like I'm not worried about like moving around and interacting with the crowd. I just like don't want to mess up and disappoint anybody, especially because it's like my first time. And like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like my main thing.
I mean, you do so much, so you got to be like comfortable in different situations, but being on stage, you feel good and like...
Yeah. Well, I've been on stage like my whole life. Like when I was younger, I did competitive dancing and I was always on the stage, and that never bothered me ever. But this is like my voice, you know? So I don't know. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited though.
So for some, nobody's gotten to see it. I was going to say, for a Coco Quinn concert, what does that kind of look like? Like when you're building this thing?
I had two like what are they called? Performances? Yeah, performances. I had two performances, so I prepared with that. I did like 6 hours like straight. So
performed for 6 hours?
Yeah, I practiced. Well, because also it was my first time using in-ears, so I had to get in-ears, set that up, memorize the set, do like different placements, movements, and it's so cool with the in-ears. Like they can be talking to you and like nobody else can hear, and I don't know, it was such a cool experience, and I feel so cool.
Does that mess with you at all? I feel like if I was hearing someone talking,
it really helps me because like we changed a couple things in the song to where it's like wait to make it more dramatic. So then they're like wait, and then they're like Coco 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I start singing, and honestly it helps me a lot because like I feel like I would mess up if I didn't have that in my ears.
Yeah, it's so interesting for people who never know what's going on, like in those things, because we always see people wearing them. But
but I'm gonna take one ear out, and I'm gonna end up with what is it called?
Vertigo. That's not proven, but yeah, you might get dizzy if you hear too many different sounds.
No,
or something
I
like that.
need one out. Like I'm telling you. It's so much better.
So what else are you manifesting for 2024? I was doing this on the show the other day, like hearing from listeners what they want to, see happen this year, goals, anything in mind for this year?
I'm like a huge manifester, and now that you said that, like I didn't start getting into like manifesting until like middle of last year. I like saw these TikToks and I was like, let's just try. And so I would always like manifest and like repeat things over and over in my head until they came true. And guys, it works. Like I'm telling you, it works. And like so I've manifested ever since, and I feel like everything's always come true. And I feel like my goals for this year are to come out with my EP, just to get music out in general. I would love to tour. That's like a dream. That's like a goal, but also like a dream. And merch too. I'm working on merch right now.
Ooh, amazing. So, what's the tease of it? What's it kind of like? I feel like lifestyle is such a big part of these merch things now, with like the hoodies, oversized. What's your vibe for those?
Well, I also want to make like this is like for clothing, but I also want to make like mascaras and stuff and like beauty products too, which is what I really want to do. That's also a goal of this year. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still in the process of like designing it, figuring out what I want, because I feel like everybody sees me in my outfits and they're always so like cute and put together, and I feel like they never see like the other side of me as much, which I am so not put together at all the time. Like I'm always in hoodies, I'm always in sweats, I'm always have my hair up, I always have no makeup on, and I feel like nobody sees that side, and I get so much hate. They're like, oh, she's so fake, she's this, she's that, why is she wearing this? There's always gonna be haters, but yeah, and I feel like they just never see the other side of me, which is also what I want to show more this year, is just like not everyone's perfect, and you know, all that. So
well, that's the wave too, is the authenticity part of it. People just want to know what your life's like, and especially for someone like you that does so many incredible things, it's so great to see behind the scenes and your normal life. So I'm so excited to see all those things. So we got merch, makeup, music, 2024. Manifest it all.
Manifesting.
I love it. Well, I can't wait to hear how the show went. I want to play a quick game with you just to get to know you a little better.
Let's do it.
It's Cuckoo for Coco. Yeah, I was proud of that.
I was proud of that.
Just some basic questions that I feel will tell us more about you. Kittens and puppies. Can you explain why both are awesome for our cats and dog lovers?
Yeah.
What if she was like, I just hate cats?
No, I just got another cat.
Did you? How many cats do you have now?
I didn't get it. One of my friends bought it for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Don't go on a tour too soon. You got cats to take. What kind of cat?
So it's a Savannah cat, and I also have a Bengal, and then
wow.
I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel.
Amazing.
So his name's Toby. I've had him forever. The other one, guys, don't make fun of me. I could not come up with a name, so I just named it Kitty.
Kitty.
And so her name's Kitty. And then this new cat is named Tigger the Tiger.
Love it. I mean, it is close to a tiger.
Exactly.
Those
Yeah.
are like actual predators.
I know. No, I don't know. Guys, I literally don't even know why I have 2 wild cats. Like, it's not going good. Like, they eat me when I'm sleeping. It's horrible, but it's okay.
Okay, so it's like, did not answer why they're both awesome. Maybe why they're dangerous.
Stop.
Joking.
They're both awesome because they're so cute and they're so sweet sometimes and so loving, and they're such a good like little comfort animal. I feel like when I'm sad, I'm just like cuddling with my animals, and they always make me feel so much better. They know.
Totally.
Like every time I'm like crying, my dog like snuggles up next to me and he like licks me. So cute.
Oh, it's adorable.
Yeah.
If someone gave you $50, what would you buy with it?
Oh, that's so hard. Because I feel like maybe I would just give it to somebody else because re-gift it or
double it and pass it to the next
Yes, you know, that's exactly.
Yeah.
I think I would go around doing that because I don't need anything. I'm good.
I love it. If you had the opportunity to invent a new flavor of ice cream, what flavor?
Oh, no.
I feel like there's a flavor for everything at this point.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I don't really like, I don't like strawberry ice cream. Like, I don't like banana ice cream. I don't like stuff like that. Like, I love, like, cookies and cream or, like, Cookie Monster. So, like.
Is there a cookie that's not ice cream?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like Snickerdoodle, maybe?
Oh.
Like.
That's a good one.
Maybe. Oh, did you see that thing? I think Dua Lipa did it. She put, like, olive oil and, like, salt. We need to try that.
Yeah, we should. We should have brought that in the studio. Just.
Yeah.
They make it look so good, but I'm like, how? It's
I know.
oil.
I'm like, yeah, but also like I was thinking about it. It could be like a salted caramel kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Dua Lipa's just inventing new ice creams. That's actually
no,
wild.
I'm gonna try it today. Like actually.
If your friend is sad, what do you do to make him or her happy?
I feel like honestly just comfort them in like the best way. Like whether it's like hanging out with them, sending them a nice little text, just helping them get through it and be there for them. Like take them out to their favorite place to dinner or just do little things or even just stay in. Mm-hmm. Or like if they get cheated on, like if they want to like get back at them, I'd be like, let's go drive, egg their house, like whatever you want to do.
Yes.
Like let's go.
Let's do it.
I don't know. It's just like whatever you want to do. I'm coming with you. I'm there. I'll do whatever. I'm
just
down
be there.
for whatever.
You're
exactly.
A good friend. What do you like most about yourself?
This is hard because I don't want to sound like
I know.
You know? I feel like I like that I'm always there for people when they need them. I feel like I've never not been there for someone, even if they've done me dirty, you know? And I think that's such a good quality because at the end of the day, when you're on your deathbed, you want to be the best person that you can always be. And I feel like I just want to just be a good person. And I feel like obviously everybody makes mistakes. Like I've made mistakes and I feel like I've learned from them pretty well. And I keep growing every day as a person. And I just really try to be like the best version of myself that I can be.
That's a great quality. Not everyone has that, you know, to want to be better and also be a good friend. Like you said, you'll egg someone's house overnight. Like that's a good person right there.
Done it
you
before.
know, done it before. We'll do it again. What's your earliest memory? You were doing stuff at 2, right? Like gymnastics and everything. So do you remember that?
I don't remember that. Yeah. Honestly, I don't remember a lot. My memory's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I feel like my earliest memory was probably like going on stage and performing. I feel like I loved dance when I was younger, like so much fun. And I was also like, I don't know if you know this, but I was on like Dance Moms when I was super young. That wasn't a great memory, but it was a memory.
Yeah. That counts.
Yeah. I feel like my first like best memory is probably just like the Halloweens with my families, like dressing up with my siblings when I was younger or like just dancing with them because me and my whole family danced.
Yeah.
And then I feel like the worst first memory is probably just like hateful people on the internet, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've never felt that before. Like my whole life has been on the internet. I've grown up being on the internet. Like I've been to public school my whole life, but then I was homeschooled, and it's just like that was my entire life. And like growing up, but also growing up and learning things, like being in relationships online, just learning things, going through life that you would need to go through, need to learn things. It's just like having the whole internet tell you what to do and hate on you for it and then love you the next second is a lot, you know? I was so young. I'm still so young. I'm 15, you know? Like, and just like going through that, I've learned to deal with it way better and like just not really listen to the haters or like look at comments like that or just like delete them. But it got to me like really, really bad, and it still does. But I feel like I've learned to deal with it a lot better and just be a good person myself, because what are you going to do? You
Exactly.
know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a whole other topic.
I know.
Going down that road. So
I can go there.
You're doing
forever.
great. I know exactly. We'll move on to a nice one. When is the last time you laughed so hard you cried? You remember that?
Actually, yeah. I was eating at Sushi Roku, and I was with one of my friends, and like it was just like I don't even know what we were laughing about. It was so stupid. We were so delusional, so tired, and I was just like dying. Like we were both dying laughing. Like couldn't even pay the waiter because we were like laughing right in her face.
We just dined and dashed.
No, because there was someone next to us, and it was just like really funny.
Yeah,
and I don't know.
That's the best. It's always the most pointless things. Like
I know.
It's never funny
like,
to anyone
literally,
else
at all.
You get
It was
into that-
not even funny.
You get into that laughing fit and you can't stop. It's the
You can't
best.
stop.
I love those moments. A couple more. What's your guilty pleasure?
I'm gonna think about mine. What's yours?
Like country music.
No, I love
Oh, no,
country music.
So do I. Yeah, no, I love like drama or like the OC or Gilmore Girls or those. I'll just go in and binge of those
Low-key,
shows.
me too.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Trader Joe's, the chocolate chip sandwich ice creams.
No, the Trader Joe's Takis. They're so good. No, I'm obsessed with spicy food. Okay, that's probably it.
Spicy food.
I'm like obsessed. Like I'll eat Budok like every day. Like I have hot Cheetos in my car right now. Like I don't think I can go a day without spice. Like I put Tabasco on everything.
Wow, you always like that?
I'm obsessed with it. It's like a problem. Like I probably need to get my appendix removed soon.
It's gonna
Like
be
seriously, one of my friends had to because he ate so many spicy things.
too many Takis. You gotta watch out.
It's too good.
And last one, what made you smile today?
This made me smile.
The Takis, come on.
The
No, I'm kidding.
Takis.
That's so nice. And you got a performance later, like your concert.
Yeah,
is gonna
today's a
be-
good day.
It's gonna be a good day. And you're gonna get your driver's license tomorrow.
Tomorrow, guys, I'm passing. Like I'm
gonna do it.
manifesting that I'm passing.
You know what's crazy is that you do that test and then you have to go drive. So like no pressure.
know.
Just it's
I've
easier than you
driven,
think. Yeah, exactly.
That's also illegal. Oh my gosh.
We have had so many. It's all good. It's
all good.
Nothing
Don't
hearing-
act like you guys haven't done things.
Yeah, you parked the car for your mom once or twice. Everyone's done that. Thank you so much for stopping by and filling us in on everything. It was so nice to meet you and
You too.
Learn more about you. Any last message for your fans?
I just want to say, always be supportive of other people. Always love yourself. Don't care what anybody thinks about you. Follow your dreams and go kill it.
Yeah. Yeah, go. Thank you, Coco. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.